Today's lesson, Reading and Writing 3- and 4-Digit Numbers, is the first lesson in Topic 3 of 4th grade Envision. The guiding question for this lesson is, how can you read and write numbers into the thousands? The vocabulary for this lesson is as follows. Please write these terms and their meanings down in box 1 of your homework sheet. Let's begin with the problem-based interactive learning. A bicycle racer is 12,360 feet above sea level. Write 12,360 in standard form, expanded form, and word form. Then identify the value of each digit. Please pause the video now while you complete this problem independently. Let's begin. I'm going to start by underlining the number it wants me to represent, 12,360. I'm also going to underline in the direction it wants me to write it in standard form, expanded form, and word form. So I know that those are the forms that I need to write. It also wants me to write the value of the digit. So we're only going to pick a couple of digits to show the value for, so we need to do that also. I'm going to begin by writing down the standard form, which I know from my definitions that it's writing the number using the digits that are represented. So I'm just going to write down 12,360, just like that. The next thing I need to do is I need to write this number in word form. When I read this number, I look at one period at a time, and the period is the space between the commas. So this period, I see the number 12, and then this comma says 1,000. So I'm going to write 12, and then the comma would be 1,000. 12,000, comma, and then I'm going to represent this period, which is the next space. 12,360. 12,360. 12,360. And that's how you represent this number in word form. Now I need to represent this number in expanded form. And from my definition, it says to stretch out the number using zeros. So I know that I start with the first digit, which I'm going to cross off this one, which is a 1. And then all the spaces behind it are zeros. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Plus. And then I cross off the next digit, which is the 2. And then it has 1, 2, 3 zeros behind it. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Plus. And then I cross off the next digit, which is a 3. And there's 2 spaces behind it. And then I cross off the 6. And there's 1 space behind it. And then there's a 0. And I don't need to do anything to represent the 0, so I'm just going to put my equal sign. And that's expanded form. The last thing I need to do is represent the value of the digit. So I'm going to choose a couple digits to represent. I want to find out the value of the 3. Now my expanded form helps me with that, because if I look here, I see that the 3 is worth 300, because 3 in the hundreds place is 300. So the 3, the value of it is 300. Now if I wanted to represent the value of the 1, I could look here, and 1 in the 10,000s place is worth 10,000. So I'm using my expanded form to help me. And lastly, if I wanted to use a model to represent this picture, what I would do is I would draw the place value blocks. Now this would mean drawing little pictures for each place value. And I could do that using models. Let's take a look at the guided practice for this lesson. We are going to select just a few problems to work on out of the guided practice. We are going to begin by working on number 1. Now, the directions tell me to write the word form of each and then the value of the digit. So I know that when I write the word form, I have to read it and then represent the numbers in each period. So that would be up to the comma. So here I see 15, so that's how I'm going to begin for number 1. So this is 15,000. And then the second part of the number, which would be 324. So I need a comma. Don't forget your comma. 324 is a 2-digit number, so I need a hyphen. And that's how you write the number in word form. Now let's show the value of the 3. It's a 3 in the hundreds place, so the 3 is worth 300. Okay, let's do another one. Let's go ahead and do number 3. So number 3 is, I'm going to split right at the period, so I got to read this number first, 921. So it's 900. I see a 2-digit number, which is 21, 900. So I need a hyphen, 21. What does my comma say? It says 1,000, that's right, 1,000. Okay, now I need to represent the second part. So I read that, 382. '82 is a 2-digit number, so I need a hyphen, 82. Okay, now I need to represent the value of the 2. The 2 in the ones place is worth 2. That's it. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the expanded form of number 5, which means I'm going to stretch it out using the digits. Okay, so I have to cross off the 4, and everything behind it is a 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus, now I'm going to cross off the 2. 1, 2, 3. Plus, I cross off the 1. How many spaces behind it? 1, 2. Plus, cross off the 5. Plus, cross off the 8. And that's expanded form for that number. And that's how you represent the numbers in different ways into the thousands. Now it's your turn. Please complete 10 through 17 on your own in box 3 of your homework sheet. And please answer the connect to the concept question. Why is it important to know how to represent numbers in different ways? If you have any questions or comments, please bring those to class. I do expect to see you using some of the strategies that I've used in this lesson. And that's all for now. I'll talk to you later. Bye.